Hey everybody, Rob here for Southwest Florida Television. I am back for part 2 of my Tuesday morning beach walk at Del Norwigans Pass State Park in beautiful North Naples, Florida. Right now it's 72 degrees. I'm up at the north end of Area 2. Very calm out here in the Gulf. Partly cloudy skies. The water temperature is 79. Welcome back, Beth. Expecting today's highs to be in the upper 80s with a good chance for early afternoon showers. 60% chance of rain in North Naples starting around 2 o'clock today. We've been getting rain every day now for the past at least 4 days in a row. We desperately need it. There's our sun peeking through the trees here. It's going to be a little while before it gets up over the top of them here. Boy, that osprey, that's the garbage truck in the background you're hearing. That osprey's been going to town this morning, singing all morning. There's been a couple of them. Joyce, good morning. Early this morning, before I started my live feed, I saw a couple dolphins heading down to the south. Down by Vanderbilt Beach. Unfortunately, it was too dark to get a picture of them or a video. Our pelican friends thought it was going to make a dive, thought it was going to take a plunge. It's out there playing in the water, just to the north of me here. Chasing after some fish. This water is teeming with life here. Lots and lots of fish swimming around out here. I see them jumping out of the water. See them, hear them. I'm surprised we don't see the dolphins running in and scooping them up. Just saw an osprey coming out of that tree. Did you see it? It just landed right up there. They were chatting back and forth earlier this morning from Area 1 up to Area 2. I heard the osprey telegraph going off. We saw one on the beach, standing on the beach for a little while this morning in part 1. That was kind of strange. It was just standing there. Just flew by the one in Area 2 and then landed on the beach. I don't know if you can see that osprey up there on the tip of that branch on the right. That little dot. Very, very dark here. They're in the shadows there. Oh, good morning. Thank you for those stars. I appreciate that. My first stars of the morning. Awesome. Well, the kids and grandkids get in tomorrow afternoon. It's going to be exciting. We'll be out here at the beach with them on Thursday. If anybody wants to meet Ernest and Lucy, come on up. We'll probably be up in Area 4, up in Area Roy with them later in the morning when the park opens. Probably have Ernest up with me for a beach walk. Steve, good morning. Man, it looks like a nice morning for the boaters. The boaters and the paddlers both. We're down in Area 1, down at the south end of the park now. Ooh, did you see that? That was two ibises, two white ibises. Thought they were going to land right in front of me. If you blinked, you missed them, but you could see their black wingtips. They're gorgeous when they're in flight. Good morning, Mr. Ibises. This one's still got a little of its darker feathers from being a youngster. The one on the left, one out on the right. I'm sure we'll run into them up the beach here in a little while. Seeing the fish out here. I see one. Looks like a snook maybe. It's further out though. It's heading out. Heading out on me. Earlier I was telling our friends during part 1 there that where I was filming all of those fish yesterday up in Area 2, up the north end of Area 2, I shared that little video of one of the schools. I mean, it's just like an endless stream of them up there in Area 2. There's so many of them. We'll see if they're up there today, but after I finished making that video, I was just walking along out in the water through them, and about a 3-foot shark went flying through them. They just scattered. I didn't see what it was chasing, but it was after something. It was about maybe 2.5 feet. I don't know what kind of shark it was. It wasn't bothering me, so I didn't bother it. I just wish I got it on video. Virginia, you have a wonderful day as well. Thanks for hanging out with us. I can hear that osprey from Area 2 all the way down here. It is noisy. It's a noisy one. Good morning. Boy, pretty soon we're going to be battling the mosquitoes and the no-see-ums. One thing that's kind of neat, good morning, when the mosquitoes start hatching is the dragonflies come out. Oh man, they are so cool to watch. I mean, you'll just see swarms of dragonflies picking them out of the sky. I'm going to try to get a good video of those dragonflies this summer. Good slow motion video of them. They're early morning and around sunset is when you'll find them all up around the sea oats, up around the dunes, at the end of the boardwalks. They're little eating machines. We love our dragonflies. We don't love our love bugs. It's love bug season down here. If you don't know what love bugs are, give them a Google. Ugh. They are a mess on your car. Don't drive the interstate. You'll learn real quick what love bugs are. It's awesome. The peacefulness out here. Just about down at the end of the beach here, the end of the park, the south end. Hey, thanks for the stars. I appreciate that. The more the merrier. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Guys and gals. Sorry if that offends anybody. I'm just going to go a little ways down Vanderbilt Beach before turning around. I'd like to try to get up to Wiggins Pass this morning, but low tide's around 9 o'clock here this morning. 9:12, I think, up at the pass. There's a little patch of sunlight hitting the water. Looks great. Looks great again today. Man, the water's clearing up nice because it's been calm. Deb, good morning. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to our beach family. Welcome to Delnor Wiggins Pass State Park in North Naples, Florida. It's absolutely glorious here. There's our sun over there in the corner. Just getting ready to pop up over these lower trees here. Bright and beautiful. I am on Vanderbilt Beach now. I'm at the north end, the very north end of Vanderbilt Beach. For those of you familiar with the area. I wish Facebook would add a little, like, GPS thing where I could turn it on during my live feeds and you could just tap on it and see exactly where I am, zoom in and see exactly where I'm at. There's a couple features I'd like to see them add to the live feeds. Hey, good morning, Mike. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 200 stars, thank you very much. Just a little bit further down here and I'm going to turn around. A little snowy egret. All right, let's start marching back up the beach here. Back into Del Norwegians. I'd like to get up to the pass. As I said earlier, I'd like to make it up to Wiggins Pass today. Haven't been there for a couple days, a few days, actually, several days. Still thinking about that visit down to the Naples Pier. That was fun. I'm thinking about maybe making that a Sunday morning thing. I don't know, for at least the month of May. Just a little something to break up the routine and maybe see a dolphin. Get a little dolphin fix. It's quiet out there. Quiet out there in Facebook land. Hit that share button. our little ibis. He came down to the south end of the park and then he turned around. Just walking back up the beach. That's funny. Over here on the right. He knows where the best beach is. He or she. Connie, good morning. I think I have to head over to Naples House of Omelets later this afternoon to take a couple pictures of some food items. I mean, it is a terrible, terrible job. I can't let that food go to waste. I want to get a picture of their avocado Greek salad with gyro meat. That's a delicious salad. And their tuna salad is also good. And so is their chocolate brownie with ice cream. I think I'm going to put those on the list. If you ever come here for a visit, you got to go over to Naples House of Omelets on Immokalee Road up here in North Naples and have yourself a feast. Say hi to Eli, one of the owners. Him and his brother are the owners. You won't see his brother. His brother's in the back cooking. Eli's the front man and the back man. And Nico, his brother, is at the stove slaving away all day. Getting hungry just thinking about it. I shouldn't torture myself like that. If you're down here in town and you don't have anybody to go to lunch with, shoot me a message if you want to go over there. And I'll see if I can break loose with what I'm doing. I love the place. I haven't seen our friend Ranger Kevin yet this morning on the beach. He's back inside the park working hard, I'm sure. There's a lot goes on here that you don't see. There is just so much maintenance to be done at this park. It is unbelievable. They could use an army in here a couple of times a month to help them. Unfortunately, money's another problem here. Always short on funds. Lots of things to do and no funds to do them with. Whew. I think I had way too much cologne on. Good Lord. My eyes are watering. Oh, you don't want to do that. In the summertime here, you just, all those mosquitoes love that cologne. I can hear that osprey up in area too. It's all the way up there in that pine tree, and I can hear it down here. That pine tree. Oh, that pine tree. Yeah, that pine tree there. It's been making a racket all morning. Must be looking for a mate. 'Tis the season. Love is in the air. Where are the birds and the fishies? The birds and the bees and the what? The butterflies. The birds. How's that little song go? The birds in the trees and the honey bees, something like that. Morning. Somebody walking down the beach singing a song. Hoping that sun burns through these clouds. So we're at the north end of Area 1 now. A paddle boarder. Getting ready to head out. put her board on the beach up there. Boy, we've had some really nice mornings for what, the past 5-6 days? Somebody needs to tell me what the name of these birds are. I'm not going to tell you. Y'all should know what these are. We see them just about every morning out here. Yeah, the comments are flying by here on the screen. They're not stopping on my screen. Our little white ibis. Ibises. Alright, we're getting up into Fishville, the north end of Area 2. If I was an osprey, this is where I'd be hanging out. Let's see if they're out here this morning. Little snowy egret taking flight. I'm seeing the water swirling around. It might be a little further out. Yeah, they're here. They're out here. They're in a little deeper water right now. It's a little too dark to see them, but they're all out in here. Sheep's head. Oh, thanks for the stars. If you haven't checked it out, go check out the little video I posted yesterday after my live feeds of the little fish swimming around out here. Just amazes me. Doesn't take much to entertain me. Couple little plovers, a little bigger than sanderlings than the little sandpipers, and they're a darker color, a brownish color, the plovers, whereas the little sandpipers are a grayish color. These are plumper than the sandpipers. The plump little plovers. They move their little legs about the same speed as those little sandpipers. They're like in high gear all the time. Oh, is my timekeeper on here? How long have we been live for this morning now? I'm just crossing into area 4. Awesome, thank you. I had a feeling that's about where we were at. I was hoping that's where we're at. Gorgeous here in the sun. Absolutely beautiful. Guessing the temps up to about 75 maybe. Maybe 76. Morning. Hey, good morning, Nancy and Pete. I'm expecting to see you here on the beach any day now with your rake and shovel. We could use it. Well, I'm going to be starting up live feed number 3 in a little while here. Not yet. Wow, there's a school of fish right out here. They're just swimming out on me, though. Darn it. Darn it. They're getting away from me. They're right out in here. Big school of them. All out in here. You can see their little black bodies in the water, silhouettes. I think what I'm going to do is come up to the north end of Area 4 here and end this live feed. Then I'm going to walk up to Wiggins Pass, see what that looks like, and I'll start live feed number 3 at Wiggins Pass. And walk back down the beach, and then we'll go by, and on the way back down the beach, we'll stop by Roy and Audrey's bench, and I'll show you the plaques that have been reattached to the bench. One got a little damaged along the edge, but personally, that doesn't bother me. Just reminds me that we're all rough around the edges, a little rough around the edges. It's just going to be a reminder to all of us that despite what happened, there is some good in people. Even though they took them, they returned them. I don't think Roy would care. Roy wasn't vain by any means. There's a snook. It's right down in here. It blends in really well. It's doing a good job of camouflaging itself. It's going right through coming right through, turned. Came right up to my shadow and turned. There, it went through my shadow. Ooh. Couple more out there. One just jumped out of the water right up here. I don't know if you saw that. So I'm here chasing the little fish around. Well, I'd sure like to see some more people step up to the plate and become subscribers to my Southwest Florida television page. That would be awesome. I mean, if you go through my videos and look at how much video I bring you, how many hours and hours and hours of video that I bring you each month, $4.99 a month is not a bad deal. I just saw a great big snook out here. I think it was a snook. Could have been a little shark, but I think it was a snook. Oh, a lot of seagulls out in the water. So blue out here today. Thanks, Peter. Thank you, Peter. Peter, my official timekeeper. I don't know if Hazel's with us. His assistant. Donna Hamilton. Donna Hamilton, and I tried messaging you. If you catch this here, check your messages. You were in line there to receive a little gift from Donnie and I for sending stars last month. And we need your address. All right, it's about that time to bring this live feed to a close. I'll be back in a little while here. I'm gonna walk up to the pass. When I come back, we'll be up at Wiggins Pass, so that's gonna take me a few minutes to get up there. So you got plenty of time to grab another cup of coffee, throw a couple eggs on the stove if you want, make some toast, grab a bowl of cereal, walk the dog, walk the cat, walk the snake, walk the iguana, whatever. I'll be back shortly. Hey, if I don't see you later, have a fantastic Tuesday. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for being a friend, a supporter. Those of you that are subscribers, thank you. Remember, I do depend on your financial generosity to make ends meet every month. Whether you send stars to any of my videos, not just my live feeds, tips, extremely appreciated. The tips are what get me over the hump, believe me. Right now it's hump time, big time. So if you appreciate what I do, if you'd like to send a little token of appreciation, you can find a link to my PayPal account in the description of this post, and I thank you in advance. Tell your friends about Southwest Florida Television. Invite them to tag along with us. The more the merrier. Plenty of room in our beach family for new members. Bringing wonderful people just like you together, one beach walk at a time. That is the whole purpose of these live feeds. All right, until next time, which I hope is a little bit later this morning. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay strong. Tally-ho, my friends, tally-ho. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Robb Stan. God bless. Look at all that empty beach, just calling your name.